The Pittsburgh Steelers are shocking everybody, and now they're about to make the playoffs. So, before you get more into this video, subscribe to the channel down below if you like Steelers content, analysis, and reports. Like the video, turn on notifications down below for this channel as well so you get updated when I post the next Steelers video, and let's get back into it. No one would have thought that the Steelers would make the playoffs for the 2022-2023 NFL season. But now, with 1 week left in NFL, it is definitely a real possibility. So, the Steelers, before I get into it, let me just tell you how they can make the playoffs. Heading into the last week, just in case if you don't know. So, it starts off, they have to win their next game against the Browns. And then, when the Jets take on the Dolphins, you need the New York Jets to beat the Dolphins. And before I get more into that game, let me just say the next thing that the Steelers need to have happen. When the Bills take on the Patriots, we need the Buffalo Bills to win. So that is how the Steelers make the playoffs. They need a win, Jets need a win, and Bills need a win next week. But you might think that that's a lot, but that's not really anything. Because when you think about it, the New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins, if Tua Tagoviloa is out, and the Dolphins are without Teddy Bridgewater again with a hand injury, they're going to be on their third string quarterback. And with Mike White returning for the Jets, it's a real possibility, actually a high possibility, that the Jets beat the Dolphins. And then looking at Buffalo Bills aren't going to rest their starters because they aren't going to have a clinch in the number 1 seed. And they also want the number 2 seed to have home field advantage. So, they're not going to rest the starters, and Buffalo's really good, so they should beat the struggling Patriots. And it all comes down to the Steelers versus the Browns. The Steelers have struggled against the Browns in the last couple of meetings, especially in the running game. But now, with the Steelers' defense starting to pick up, especially in the run defense, look out, the Steelers will make the playoffs this season. But as I just mentioned, it's going to be all about the running game. Even though Deshaun Watson is on the Browns now, and this is going to be the first time the Steelers face the Cleveland Browns with Deshaun Watson in the starting lineup and starting at quarterback, it's still going to be all about the running game. Because when you look at the last meeting of the Steelers versus the Browns dominated the Steelers on the running game. Nick Chubb had 23 carries, 113 yards, 4.9 a pop, with 1 touchdown. And Kareem Hunt had 12 carries for 47 yards, 3.9 a pop. So their running attack dominated the Steelers' defensive line. But now, especially the last 2 weeks when the Steelers have been dominant in run defense, or even better against the Ravens, especially in the second half, look forward to seeing all these different playmakers up front step up, knowing that the Browns could only win if they run the ball against the Steelers. So, in 2022-2023, who would have thought the Steelers were going to make the playoffs? So they're about to shock the world. They started off the season winning against the Bengals on opening night, but after that, they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, their next 4 games. They started off the season 1-4. That's terrible. No one usually makes the playoffs starting off 1-4. But the Steelers somehow beat the Buccaneers, lost to the Dolphins, lost to the Eagles. So they started off 2-8. But after that, that's where things started to pick up. They beat the Saints, they beat the Colts, they beat the Falcons, and then their whole season turned around. So, let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about the Steelers this season? And give me your real possibilities. Do you believe that the Steelers will make the playoffs? I have hope in them making it, even though at the beginning of the season and throughout the season, I knew it would be a tough stretch because the Steelers do have a poor offense coordinator and also a rookie quarterback and a struggling pass defense. But now, over the last couple of weeks, Mike Tomlin has kept the Steelers in it. So, let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on them making the playoffs, and do you think it's a possibility? And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below as well if you like Steelers content, analysis, reports. Like the video, turn on post notifications for the channel down below, and I'll see you guys all later. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.